Welcome to the VA Accountability Connect program. The two reasons why I decided that I was going to go ahead with this is first, to connect every member of our VA community, and second would be to facilitate formation of accountability partnerships. I know a lot of people try to connect with me. They're all looking I'm going to tell you the truth. About 50, half of people in this group have, try to contact me and say, "Oh, please, can I be your mentor?" And I know that mentorship might not be what exactly they need at this point. They just need someone to, try to be accountable to, right? And so that's why I decided that we're going to do this program. So thank you very much for agreeing to be here. We're going to get started immediately. Right now, we have about 13 people in the room, and I would like you to, in one word, type what you feel about your current VA journey. What do you feel about where you are right now in your VA journey? Someone says she can't see my screen. Glory, can you see my screen now? Can you type in the chat if you can see my screen now, Glory? Okay, someone else can. So, Glory, try to check your device, try to go out and come in and see if that's where the problem is. So in one word, please, I would like us to be as active as possible. So in one word, please, can you tell me one word that qualifies your current VA journey? Can you tell me one word that qualifies your current VA journey? Like, are you confused? Oh God, someone already said confused. Are you happy? Are you excited? Are you, deprived of certain information? You don't know what someone says surreal. That's interesting. Okay. I really understand where you're coming from as being confused, right? Because sometimes one of the reasons why we may not use it because we don't have as much information as we should, So sometimes we might only be the only person in our group that is even trying to be a VA or is a VA. And so we don't even have anyone to ask questions to, right? Someone said she's excited. I feel you, my sister. Sometimes it's just good to have the positive energy and have that positive mindset, right? Someone said surreal. Someone said stop. We are going to try to unstuck you, Abe. Definitely going to try to unstuck you. So you guys, I really feel what you're saying. So I'm just going to take a moment to explain what today is going to be like. So I'm sure you definitely saw our agenda. So in our agenda, apart from the welcome parts, which you definitely just saw, the next thing we're going to go into is speed introduction. And what I want you to do at this point is that when you get into your breakout rooms, you introduce yourself and where you currently are as a VA. Are you starting? Are you already a VA? Some people have not started the starting phase, right? So tell us exactly where you are in your journey. And basically, you take turns introducing yourself. You get to know yourself. I know our WhatsApp group is not as active as some WhatsApp groups. Some of us are as introverted as I am. Some of us may be as busy as I am. But I'm sure that people who have questions and drop the questions there, I try as much as possible to respond to each question. So let us try to get to know each other as much as we can. And the reason is because after the accountability session, we're going to now go into the matchmaking part where I'm not going to do it for you. Basically, you are going to find people who have introduced themselves and who you feel you connect with, right? Based on where they are in their journey and where you want to see yourself. And also people who you feel like somehow you can support. This whole accountability partner thing is not just a receive thing. You should also have something to give. You should also have something to give. So as your person, your partner is going to be supporting you, should also have to have the ability to support the person. Okay, so I see people are saying being overwhelmed, being stuck. Definitely, we're going to get unstuck in Jesus' name. Amen. So Bosse said she's completely new to this and she's very interested in getting on it. Okay, welcome. to the show. Next, I'm trying to see the number of people we have here currently. We had over 20 something people register, right? Or RSVP. And at the end of the day, we are having 11 people here. So we're going to move on with who we see. Most people are tomorrow now, you start asking me about recording. Some people, I'm not just going to say, yeah, some people might be busy, but some people want people to drag them, to help drag them. The kind of help they need is a drag that needs cane, that needs cane. But thank you very much for showing up today. And we're going to work with what we have, smaller the better. So I'm going to create breakout rooms right now. As I said, what you're going to be doing is you're going to share your name, you're going to share your niche. What kind of VA are you? You're going to share your name, your niche. What kind of VA are you? That's your niche or the service you currently giving or the one you want to give. And you share a professional your goal, like a professional goal, career wise. What goal? What is it that you're actually looking on to? What goal are you actually looking on to? Because the point of having an accountability partner is to help you be accountable towards a goal. So what is it that is your goal, right? That you're currently working on. Move the mic to the next person and listen, right? So at this stage, we all want to listen to get to know each other, what stage we are in. Share as much information as you can, but make sure you make use of the time. So I'm going to share the breakout room now. After 5 minutes, I bring you back. I put you in another breakout room. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Welcome. Can you guys just can someone volunteer to tell me one or two things they've learned or that inspired them about someone they just met right now?
Can you hear me?
Yes, go
Yes, we
ahead.
can hear you.
Yeah. I think I met with Ibrahim Gloria. She made mention of she's working with NGO. So, and I personally, I just joined the field of virtual or this remote job, virtual assistance. Last one, like I told them that I'm happy to be in this community and I'm hoping to meet more people. So, unlike me now, I've not worked with anybody, either voluntary or any. I've not worked with anybody. So I'm just learning. After finishing my learning, I still keep learning. So I think maybe if there's room for us to, for me to ask her how she go about it, if something I can also, if there's volunteer, just for me to be able to build on myself and have the self confidence in this space. Yeah.
Yes, very much. So I think some people in the group, thank you very much. And thank you, Gloria, for sharing your story. You see, most of the times that some of us feel like we've not made it, but the truth is that some people are actually higher than some other. There's somebody that you're just higher than that. Just by sharing just that small story, you're encouraging that person, right? You're encouraging the person. So please, thank you very much, Gloria, and thank you, Luashen, for sharing. Any other person has something interesting about someone they met?
Yes, I met, my name is Bolanle Bose. I met Oyinda Mola, then Glory Epe. Though they're not from Nigeria, but they, the niche they actually specialized on. Somebody said she specialized on customer support and general admin. And customer support is actually what interests me most in VA. So, and that is what I would like to also take up to. So I will really appreciate it if I can learn more and be able to learn my own gig within the shortest period of time. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. One second. I'm grateful for everyone who has shared their story, people who have encouraged every other person. I'm going to talk about accountability, and I'm going to make it as brief as possible because after this, we are going to go back into another waiting room, sorry, breakout room. And at this point, what I want you to do is to connect with somebody after doing the exercise. What I want you to do is to ask that person that you feel you want to speak to. Ask that person you feel like would kind of help you out somehow. Ask them for their contact, WhatsApp, and you're going to go from there. That's the next session after this. But right now we're going to talk about what it means to be an accountability partner. That's basically what I'm going to talk about right now. Who is an accountability partner? An accountability partner is someone who helps you keep a particular goal, helps you keep track of a particular goal. So the person helps you keep track of a particular goal, right? So it means that for you to actually get to this whole accountability partner thing, you should have a goal that you want to achieve. And I know everybody in this group, right? We are all affiliated to each other by being somehow affiliated to the VA niche. So being a VA is the broad goal. That is not the goal that we're looking at. The question is, what is your specific goal depending on the journey or on your particular path right now, where you are. Someone mentioned as if they don't even know about VA. Someone else knows about VA, but knows few things about being a VA, but still has struggles going to the next level. So depending on whatever stage you are right now, what is that goal that you want to meet, right? So usually this person would help you in progress, and it's like two to takes two to tango. It's like you help me, I help you, right? And people usually opt for an accountability partner because usually they cannot afford a coach. Your coach is usually somebody who will help you with all of this and tell you what next step to do and what's the next thing to do. But what your accountability partner will do for you is that both of you would help each other. It's like iron sharpening iron. You can help the person see things from a different perspective, or the person can help you, guide you on, okay, I've done this before, it did not work out, or use this one, or this one does not happen. I tried it, like it does not allow Nigerians, so try this other one that I'm using. So basically, that's what your accountability partner or what an accountability partner basically does. And you need an accountability partner because you need a sense of connection and a sense of support. Personally, I do not like, I don't have close friends who are virtual assistants. So how did I start when I was starting? I basically would reach out to somebody and ask the person question. It was like break and quench, break and quench. And the thing with break and quench is that it takes longer for you to get to a particular point, right? But if you have somebody who has like mind, like you people have the same interests, you people are going, then you would realize that you will get to your goal faster. You will just get to your goal faster because it's easy to connect with the person, it's easy to ask the person questions. If there is a new job opportunity, it's easy for you people to like put heads together. If you have a resume, you can send to the person can proofread and send back to you. Like you people can cross ideas across, right? So if you have an accountability partner, you see things from a fresh perspective, and the person can help you brainstorm some ideas. If you have issues when you now start working and you don't know how to go around this, the person can easily, because you've created this relationship with the person can easily answer you and tell you, okay, don't use Excel, use Trello, or don't use Trello, use this one, and those kind of things, right? So I'm going to break down how this whole accountability thing works, right? So first, as I said earlier, you need to have a goal in mind. What goal are you trying to achieve? We're all here because we're all related to the whole virtual assistant thing. But as regards goal, somebody's goal might be, oh, they just want to complete this course. Someone else's goal might be, oh, I've done a course, I need to start applying every time. Someone like this other, I think Oluwaseun's goal right now is somewhere related to he needs volunteer skills because he does not have any skills to put in his CV, right? So how can he get volunteer VA roles, right? So that might be his goal for this next month. So find out what your goal right now is for the next 1 month, okay? And then the next thing you would need to do with this person would be to set deliverables. So what are your weekly deliverables? This, I want you to understand that this might not be a 1 year partnership with this person. There are people come into your life for different reasons. Some people will come in and stay for a short season. Some people will stay forever, or some people will just stay for 6 months in your life. But for whatever reason that person comes into your life, make use of that person that God has put in your life at that particular point. So what am I saying? If it's 1 month or 2 months that you're going to partner with this person, make use of it. Okay, set your weekly deliverables every month, every week. Sorry, I'm going to apply if it's for volunteering roles. Every week I'm going to apply for volunteering roles. Blah blah blah. Okay, for week one, what am I going to do? I'm going to list out all companies that usually accept volunteer, people, or blah, bring out, these are things that you will do with this person, right? Brainstorm ideas with this person. Make sure you people are doing as you are also doing, and you're progressing. The person with their own needs is also progressing, right? And you realize that before you know it, it might seem as if is insignificant, but if you look back after say 30 days, you realize that for one day out of 7 days in the week, you actually showed up for yourself career wise. Showed up. So most of us spend time only showing up when you say I self-love. People talk about self-love when it comes to beauty or when it comes to eating food, unkobi, and all of this going out and so. But self-love also means showing up for yourself career-wise. This is basically what you're going to be doing with this person, depending on what stage you are and at what stage your partner is, right? So for times there are some times that everything is not perfect. Even in projects, there are times where there are things that you planned will not work because of one thing or the other. And so when there is a negative result, you guys will still show up and say, oh, I was not able to do this because I fell sick, I went to the hospital, blah, 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 blah. And you guys can work things out. But it shows that okay, we are still in this together, right? What a good accountability partnership would look like for you, who is a partner, and for the person who is going to be your partner. First and foremost, you try not to let the person down. You show up every single time. If you people decide that, okay, we're going to be meeting on Fridays, on Saturdays, 9 p.m., show up every single time. It shows, it gives respect, right? You're respecting the person, you're also respecting yourself, right? And it makes you take yourself more serious. That you know that okay, since I have somebody to meet up 9 p.m. on Friday, I'm going to make sure I do what I'm supposed to do so that I'll be able to report to the person. Then also realize that you're not a judge. If the person makes a mistake, do not judge the person, just support the person. Some people make mistakes. For example, I think one of the things that I had in mind when I was talking about mistakes is that some people pay for the wrong classes. Just because someone says they're doing VA course doesn't mean you should pay for it. You should research, check other options. Then again, some people pay for those courses because they feel like it's what they can afford. It's what they can afford. They cannot afford the expensive ones, the ALX one, or maybe another one that is 100,000, blah, blah, blah. They cannot afford. So they spend time and they get less value for the less money they pay for. And so what you're supposed to do at that point is just to understand the person and support the person and ask the person, okay, you have to now do the rest of the work by yourself. So also understand that as an accountability partner, you are not a coach, right? You're not a coach. You are just there to offer support to the person as the person is there to offer support to you. Right. So you can only advise the person. Do not impose any strategies on anybody. Do not just advise the person, and it's up to the person to decide what they want to do or what the next step would be, depending on what you guys are talking about. And next will be to provide constructive feedback. So as regards constructive feedback, some people just do not have manner of approach, manner of speech. They don't know how to talk. They don't know how to be diplomatic when they are talking to people. They don't know that they feel like everybody has that thick shelf to collect, to accept insult and all of that. Everybody's not like that. So try as much as possible to be as sensitive as possible when somebody does something stupid. When somebody does something you feel like I think you should know this, right? So just try as much as possible to be as sensitive as possible, and also try to celebrate the person as much as possible. Try to encourage people, even the smallest wins, even just that the person has finally paid for the course. See, there are people that I know that they've known me since when I was like many years ago, that they just know, Mia is doing this virtual assistant. Every 6 months, when things change for them, they tell me, hey, how do they even do that V18 safe? And I just know that these people are just serious, because they are unserious. Because like last time they talked to me, they are not serious. They did not follow up. So you know that these people are not serious. So for someone to go and register for a course is actually a bold step. For someone to continue that course for 1 week, 2 weeks is a bold step. For someone to finish the course is a bold step. So let's try to celebrate wins and encourage people as much as possible, and share resources. If there are videos online, if there are things online that your partner can benefit from, feel free to share the video or the clinical with you. People can just decide that, okay, my goal for this week or for this next 30 days is to show up on LinkedIn as much as possible. And that would be what you people are going to do, maybe together or individually. Maybe the other person's goal is to finish up on ALX or any training. The other person's goal is to um, come online because they've probably finished. So you guys help each other. If this person posts, you support the person's post, share the person's post. That's what we are here to do. And finally, I wanted to talk about this exit strategy. If at some point the person you're working with, you're no longer feeling the person's vibe, or you personally, you're not you're not sure if you're interested anymore or not, don't ghost the person. Tell the person that okay, still I'm not feeling this anymore. I don't think I can continue kiniko on time, so that the person can readjust and start finding someone else, right? Instead of just ghosting the person, blah blah blah. If the person is the problem, you feel like the person is the problem, just find a way to politely tell the person, I'm sorry, but we cannot do this together. Just find a way to politely, just don't say, you are too dumb, you are too this, you are too that. Okay. So let's all be sensitive to each other. So now that I've rushed this part, what we're going to do next is the breakout room session. So this session is not going to be like the other one. This session is for you to find someone who you connect with. So let's see how many minutes we have. Time is it? 5:47. This is supposed to end by 6 o'clock because some of you came late. So I'm sure others that came early are going to already understand what we're doing. Um, okay, the breakout is over. Hey guys, okay, everyone is coming in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I want to ask for just one favor. One favor. I like us to take a screenshot and just say hello. Just for a second. I know some of us are not dressed well, but please, if you can you just put on your camera so that you can just say hello and I can just take a screenshot.
Oh.
Okay, thank you very much. Great. But don't worry, we understand.
Don't mind me. Oh.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, say cheese. Cheese.
Cheese.
Okay, thank you very, very much for
Then
coming on
please,
here.
coach, please, oh, I have a question. The last room we just returned from, I didn't
Okay.
get any match. Oh. I've not been able
Didn't
to
get
match with anybody. And I want
Okay.
to specialize in customer support and email.
Mm. Okay, see what we're going to do.
Okay.
Because it's already 6 p.m. already. I like everyone to I'm sure we would like for this to have we're going to do this monthly, right? So that by next
Okay.
month would come back and we want to have results. Like the people who got match. If you like want to connect with somebody, please put your contacts down so that people who are looking for you can also connect with you. You can put your WhatsApp contact or even your LinkedIn link, anyone that's available,
Okay.
so that people can connect with you. And we're going to do this again next month, so that by next month we'll have results. And um, you were not able to get somebody.
I've not gotten anybody. Oh.
Okay, so we'll have, but you're in the WhatsApp group, right?
Yes, I am. Customer
Yeah.
support.
Okay.
mm,
Okay.
Email.
We'll have to find a way to find an option or find a solution for people who are not able to get during this exercise. But for now, funny enough,
I just sent in mine.
okay, no problem. So you guys just
Okay,
put in
please, can I
your
can
comment
I
now.
quickly say something,
Go
please?
ahead. Yeah.
Okay, so based on the rooms that we are just coming out from my own observation, I think a good number of us are people who are still new, who are either just
Okay.
coming out from ALX, or who are the people that are just, I think some persons I met have not even started taking the ALS course.
Mm.
Some of us are just coming out, and then that's where we are. That's just where we are. We don't know what next to do. Yeah, ALX has given us, the basics, the platform, but it's more like we need more. We need that. We need somebody to hold us by the hand and then take us through that step by step. Now, coming out, I've heard of portfolio. I mean, I don't have an experience to write a portfolio. It's like you coming out from the university and you want to start looking for a job. They tell you have to write your CV. CV, no experience. If somebody doesn't give you that platform, to have that experience, to then enable you use the experience to write your portfolio, your CV, I know most of what we are going to write has to be a lie. To me, that's where I see it. So please, Kochi, I don't know how you're going to make out another room. I know it's going to be a bit stressful for you, but is it possible for you to make out like another training opportunity where you take us now that you're done with ALX? This is the next thing to do. After this is the next thing to do. So I hear it's portfolio. How do we do the portfolio? After the portfolio, I know we have to volunteer, like get a volunteer job. Where do we? You already made mention of Skill Up Life, but I mean, I got to Skill Up Life. I registered. I don't have a portfolio. I don't even know how to. Like that's who my call. That's where I just stopped. So
Same here.
please,
Okay.
please, Coach, see how you
Okay.
can help us. I think majority
I'll,
of us now, from my own observation, that's what I
We are
think
new.
the
okay.
challenge is.
Okay.
Please, another
Hello,
another
hello, can you
observation.
hear me?
Another
Okay.
hello,
Go ahead.
hello.
Go
Yeah.
ahead. After you,
Okay. Okay.
Ewka.
Okay. Another thing I want to suggest is, since the coach knows every one of us, you know our status, and as she has rightly said, we're basically new, and coach knows the people that already have experience. They know the people that we actually need in all of those things. I don't know if it is possible for coach to match us to each of those people based
Okay.
on
So what
on
I think I
individual
would do,
needs.
what I think I would do right now is that
Okay,
what you people are asking is not what an accountability partner can do for you. What like
okay,
portfolio? There are YouTube videos about portfolio. I have a YouTube video about portfolio. Nobody held my hand to tell me how I did several portfolios that looked horrible. You give it to what an accountability partner will do for you is whatever it is you come up with, the person looks at it from a different eye. Do you get what I mean? What you're looking for some coaching, so to speak, somebody to tell you what to do, somebody to tell you what to do. Do you get? And coaching is not is a different ball game altogether. You get. So what I think I can do is that since it's a mix of people like Ijoma that just spoke now, you've gotten some level of knowledge about the VA thing. I think separating the beginners from the people who know, so to speak, maybe we would have a general group and then we'll have a different group for people who have gotten to a particular level, right? And then asking those people to volunteer to help because I cannot help everybody. It's not possible. Except I make a video about something and then that video can be shared. That's the only way I can help everybody here. But if it's a one-on-one kiniko, I'm going to, there's burnout. You get what I mean? So if there is a possibility of people who already know what's up, like Boss said, the way she was speaking is that she doesn't even know anything about portfolio and the next thing to do. But Ijoma already knows about um skilled up life, which somebody might be hearing it for the first time. First of all, like, spell it for me. Do you get what I mean? So if it's something that except someone has another type of idea that would not cause me burnout, but it's quite feasible, something that we all can do and we all benefit from it together. But we can have all that types of meetings like this, and we divide ourselves into beginners and people that are at a certain level, intermediates or experts, and then we can teach us how to do this because basically it's teaching.
Hello.
Okay. Cheryl go then, Dennis, please. Sorry.
Okay. I want to say that I really
Hello,
appreciate
I'm
this
with you.
opportunity.
Sorry, Cheryl, please go first.
Yeah, okay.
Cheryl, go ahead, oh.
Yeah, I think the suggestion you raise is quite it makes sense because that we have some people that they are still taking course, while someone just wants to join course. Unlike me now, I have my portfolio. I have portfolio. I have prepared some proposal on a VA like customer service, traveling itinerary. Anyway, I've not learned any job. I just carry from my course. But just that, on someone like me, I have an account on Upwork, and my LinkedIn is there. But I just want a community that where I can meet a like-minded people that we can be sharing things together. So at the same time, I can still say I'm a novice to the system, but at the same time, I've tried something that I see working for me. I'm just hoping to have a volunteer job in any community. So that's just the reason why I need the community to join.
Okay, no problem. Another thing is patience, you guys. Patience, you will not get it immediately. Patience. Over time, you learn. Dennis, please go ahead.
Just I just want to say that I appreciate this opportunity to join this. I saw this meeting link today, so I said I should join because I also have a meeting this particular time. I have two meetings. The other meeting is coaching meeting, so I have to suspend that one to join this one, and I have learned a lot from people.
Right.
So I just want to say that anybody that wants to, because I gave my this thing, my number. Anybody that wants to chat me should just describe him or ask them so that I can know the person.
All right, no problem. Thank you very much, Dennis.
All right.
Ijoma,
Thank you. So
please.
when are you going to conduct a meeting like this?
Are you in the WhatsApp group?
I think no.
But did I send you an email?
Yes, did.
Okay, okay. Definitely I'll send an email. So I'm still thinking about how to do this, but I want it to be monthly so that by the end of each month we would have people who have kind of done something and can say, okay, it worked or it did not work so that we'll know where we are in.
All
Okay.
right. All right. Thank
Glory,
you.
do I have your link? Ichima, please go ahead. Glory, did I send you
All
an
right.
email?
Check and leave the meeting now.
Yes, yes, please go ahead to join your meeting. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming. Ijoma, go ahead. For
All
people
right,
who don't
Kuchuni,
have
thank you.
WhatsApp group, sorry, the WhatsApp group, I'm going to send it again to the email so that you can join. If you don't have a link to the WhatsApp group, I'll send it again to the email so you can join. Ijoma, please, I'm sorry for cutting you off.
Yeah, Kuchuni, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really do not know how to say thank you enough. But you asked a very vital question. If anybody could suggest to you on how to go about, resolving this issue on ground. And I was just thinking, like I said, it's going to be a lot. But I know in the end, as a coach to you too, you also fully enjoy us too at the end. So I'm just thinking maybe if it's possible for you to, like you said, separate the beginners from those who already have basic knowledge, those who already know, like they know what's up, they know one and two, they know adding one and one is two, they know. Then remove us from that group. And then you know that after taking the courses, which is maybe ALX course or any other course or any other VA course, and now at least you know. Now, what's the next thing to do? You could decide to come on the group and take us on a training. Today's training is going to be basically on portfolio, creating your portfolio. So bring out your phones, bring out your laptops, bring out your tabs, whatever it is you're writing notes, whatever it is you need to use in creating your portfolio to join the meeting. So you just create a time for us. I know it's stressful, but please, You create a time for us and then you take us through that training for that day. It's portfolio. Then maybe we'll now create another time again. Now, after portfolio, the next thing is this. You take us through
Okay.
that one like that, like a step by step until. So any other person that is now ready from the other group, you now move them to, this other group that you are already training. So that's my suggestion. I know it's going to be stressful, but please,
Okay.
thank you.
Okay. No problem. No problem. We can do that. It's doable. It's doable. We'll definitely have volunteer WhatsApp admin because I'm not the best at being on WhatsApp chat. So because I'm not this down two extra WhatsApp groups. Anyways, no problem. I think that we can do that. I think that's possible. I think that's possible. And if I'm going to do it, right, it means that the people in this bigger group, this the seniors, the seniors, them, they will be willing to from time to time take the juniors on classes, right? Because it's not just about getting free information. You should be ready to give give too, right? So that all of us information will be circulating. Okay, I think that will be okay. Okay, no problem. All right. If there is no other,
Can I say
okay, sorry.
something?
Yes, and Nike has
Okay.
your hand too. Go ahead.
Okay. My coach will always say in this VA job, you must learn to do research. It's one part of the job. You understand? When she told us to go and learn about Canva designs. You research, you come up with what you are able to learn. And I think learning, if you can go to YouTube, search about Canva and learn something from Canva, you will know that setting up your portfolio is not really hard as you think. Because when you go there, you will see some templates,
Template.
yes,
Yeah.
that can help you. All you need is write your, as you are saying it, you create your own. It's not really hard. Or when you say it's hard, that's when it becomes hard for you. But when you look at the templates there and you see examples, and then you can go online, you use chat GTP, all these things are helpful. It's not everything that a coach will tell you. Even as if she teach you, you need to go and learn by yourself. So that's what I want to say. Creating a portfolio, a resume is not really hard. Just research, just go learn graphic design through Canva. You will be able to do it by yourself. So
I think that what you say it makes sense because as you mentioned ChatGPT now, me I can tell you we have some people that they cannot use that ChatGPT. They don't know how to use it. So if they go to YouTube, they go to different platforms, they'll be seeing different things. Unlike when let me use myself for example. I want to do my Upwork clock tracker. Now someone have video of it of what I need. I keep it. Another person, I see another India guy that do another video. I combine the two together to be able to get the point I want to do. At the moment, I was unable. I done it now. So there's some people that they cannot spend their time online to make research. So I think I will advise every one of us that if you know you need something, go online, make research. When you have tried your possible best and you are not getting what you need, you can come out,
mhm.
okay, oh, I need help with this particular aspect. Okay, we ask you, how far have you gone on it? So we tell us I've done this, I've done that. To be able to know where to come to you.
Okay, yeah. Thank you very much for your addition. Nike, please go ahead.
All right, thank you, Onyeye. And I think the last two speakers already talked about what I wanted to say, because everyone keeps talking about learning. I don't certification is fine, but even up till now, I don't have a certificate that backs up this VA, and I've been there for almost a year. And I can categorically tell you now that I have two different jobs. Now I'm still thinking of going into freelance. Now, did I attend any class? No. Did I meet with any coach? No. I didn't even have any mentor, because when you speak to people, they will tell you they have a lot at hand. And that's true. Even as I am presently, that I'm still in this basic level. If anyone come to me for mentorship, I can categorically tell you that I don't have the time. because I'm upskilling myself. I have tasks to do in role A, tasks to do in role. Before you know it, the 24 hours is not even enough to do things. So now I'm going to employ everyone going through the class, like people that are studying presently. Whatever you've been taught in class, go to YouTube to go and learn the practical parts. Search on
Yeah.
YouTube. If it is that I want to know how to work on Google Doc, if it is Google Doc you want to know about how to share files on Google Doc, how to manage access on Google Doc, go there, go and watch it. When you are done watching, then you know you have the knowledge already. And now, if you are talking about task, you can if you know things that you are very sure of. Let us assume you want to do a Google Calendar now. You've been taught on how to create a Google Calendar, how to manage clients appointments, blah blah blah. Go on YouTube, go and learn, go and watch. Don't watch a video, don't watch just a person's video, because some people are more explanatory than others. When you watch somebody else's video, you might not like what the person say, or the walkthrough might not be easy for you to navigate. Watch like 2 or 3 videos. Then when you are done with that, go and meet ChatGPT to give you a task. Know how to prompt ChatGPT. Tell ChatGPT, assume you are a client. Now, give me a task relating to this. Let ChatGPT know that you just learned this thing. Tell ChatGPT that, okay, probably you are this, they're still the basic level. Give me a task related to this thing that I've learned. ChatGPT will give you a task. Do the task. Send it back to ChatGPT to rate you as the client. So it should give you a review. That's one good thing about it. It's going to give you a review based on clients. Like, assume he's a human being. Assume he's a client, because so far it was not that gave you the task. It's going to give you a bulk down on it, and at times ChatGPT will let you know that, oh, this is brilliant. This is the percent, like the percentage is this. Like, you really did a good job, my dear. This is how you get a portfolio. You can just screen record that. If it are sorry, screenshot that. Take the snipe. Use your snipe tools on your laptop. Gradually by gradually, before you know it, you have something to showcase. You don't have to get a big portfolio as of starts. The basic level, just the calendar thing and every other thing you've learned that you know you've done a task about. Keep the screenshots, merge everything together, and let people know that you're still an entry level. So that's just it for now. And you can still take a course. Yes, because even me myself, I want to take a course.
Yeah. So I'm going to definitely divide the group. But there's a way we'll have to think about how to go about it, because the thing is that the newbies, they are not understanding it the way you're understanding it, right? There are people who like hand holding to get to some certain point. And there are people who are very independent. Like you said, there are some of us that did not do any course before starting, right? But we still know that it's important to do course. So we'll divide the group. And I really like that. I think Diana, Ijoma, and Nike, I'd like to maybe contact you afterwards, maybe this week or next week, and we'll see if we can do some sort of talk where we can somehow be of help to the people starting. And then we know that, because the thing is that the kind of questions that the beginners are asking are not the same type of questions that the older ones, the senior VAs are asking, right? So I know that it will be important to divide, but thank you all very, very, very much for your advice, for everything you've said, for contribution. I'm really, really very, very grateful. I'm sure that there are people who learned something here today, people who connected with each other. And even if you did not connect, you know that, okay, there are people who are here, that's your tribe. Okay, so thank you so much, guys. We are going to be doing this once a month, so that would I think things like, it might not be networking again. Maybe it might be just bringing people like Nike or Diana or Ijomo, anybody who has scaled and gotten to the stage of getting a job. We can just bring the person over and tell us how they were able to get that job, right? So that people who are trying to get a job will at least see that there is a way like this. Okay. If it's how to do portfolio, we can get somebody to help us. Or I actually have a video on that, but I know Ijoma was just using it as an example though. So thank you very much, everyone. But if people who are not on the WhatsApp group, I'm going to send the WhatsApp group link to the email again so that you join. And thank you so much. I'm very happy. I'm very, 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 very happy. Thank you very, very, very much. Okay, some people want contact. So if you want people, you can just put your contacts in the chat so that they can get to contact you. But you guys just being mindful of people's time and all of that, blah blah blah. So yeah. So we'll just take a minute to collect contact. Nike dropped her contact. Ijoma. So okay. In the absence of any question, thank you very much, Oyin. I really appreciate. In the absence of any, I'm going to
Thank you
contact
so much,
Hey, hey,
Oyinye.
hello, Oye, please, can I talk to you?
personally or now. You can talk to me now.
I can say it now. I can say it again.
Oh, go
There
ahead.
is this your particular video on a Loom, how to use Loom. I don't know, maybe that can only work
How
for
to do what?
particular
Sorry.
Loom video. How to do Loom video.
Okay.
I don't know are you using, is it Windows 10 you are using? Or because I don't know, because my own window here, I was able
Why
to
do you
do
want
that.
to do a long video?
I want to test the Loom on my laptop here. So I watched your video on that.
Okay.
So I was now thinking maybe it's because of my laptop. I don't know. I'm just trying to. I want to get where the problem is coming from.
It has nothing to do with laptop. Loom has the free version of Loom. I think it just allows you to record 2 or 3 videos. I'm currently using Zoom. I don't use Loom. And usually
Okay.
people that use Loom are for people who want to record a video and keep it online and send the link. Like, for example, in your portfolio, if you have a website portfolio and you
Yes.
have a pitch, 30 seconds or 60 seconds pitch saying, hi, my name is this, I'm a virtual assistant, blah, 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 blah. I'd love to connect with you. I have this skill, that skill, blah, blah, blah. And you want to embed it on that website, or you just want to send that particular link to people, right?
Okay.
As your introductory video. That's when people use Loom.
All
And it only allows, I think it's only 2 videos or 3 videos maximum that you're supposed to be the free version.
right.
So
Okay.
another alternative is just to record it on your on your phone, edit it, and upload it to your Google Drive, and use that link and embed it on whatever website you're doing, or use that
All
link
right.
and send to people. Yeah.
All
I
right.
don't.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know I've done a long video, but um, that's basically what I use it for.
All right. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you very much. God bless you too. God bless you too. I'm sure you guys really had a lot of information. Thank you very much, and good night. Have a wonderful week ahead. Bye.